Welcome, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Rambling Psychic Podcast. Oh, I just lost my voice. So today we are finishing up on our series on what each sign's major arcana means. I did this so each sign could really understand why they have a certain major arcana. And we are now finishing up with justice. Kind of makes sense. So justice, major arcana number 11 or 8, depending on the deck. Some of the keywords: truth, balance, karma, integrity, cause and effect, accountability, and clarity. So let's talk about the symbolism and the imagery on the card. The scales. They represent balance, fairness, and the universal law of cause and effect. What you put out into the world must return to you energetically and karmically. You'll see the sword, which is normally pointing upward. This symbolizes clarity, truth, and the power of discernment. Justice cuts through illusion and confusion to reveal what's real. I sound like a poet, and I didn't know it. The figure's gaze is usually calm, unwavering, direct. Justice looks straight ahead, no bias, no avoidance. It's the mirror of truth that reflects your own energy back to you. You also see the pillars. So echoes and echo those from the High Priestess card, symbolizing duality and moral structure, light and shadow, right and wrong, seen and unseen. You'll see the red robe, passion for truth and action. This isn't passive justice. It's conscious accountability guided by compassion. So let's talk about in a reading when justice shows in the upright. So when justice appears upright, Spirit is showing that truth and integrity are your guiding lights right now. The situation may soon be made fair or balance restored where there was once confusion or imbalance. This card says you are being called to act from your highest truth, not from emotion or ego. It's also a reminder that the universe always seeks equilibrium, whether in relationships, career, or spiritual lessons. What's meant to unfold will do so justly, and often after a period of reflection. So let's talk about the upright themes. Karmic balance being restored. Decisions made with clarity and honesty. Accountability and self-reflection. Can mean legal matters finding resolution. And truth surfacing after confusion. So let's go to the polar opposite now, the reverse meaning. When reversed, justice signals a need to take a hard look at your own truth, or to recognize where you may be avoiding accountability. There may be denial, dishonesty from self or others, or avoidance of consequences. Spirit whispers, face what you fear with honesty, because liberation lives in truth. This can also represent feeling treated unfairly or out of alignment with your inner integrity. Reverse justice encourages course correction through spiritual honesty and forgiveness. both for yourself and others. So the themes were the reverse justice, avoiding the truth or responsibility, unfair treatment or imbalance, karmic lessons repeating until acknowledged. I want to say that again. Karmic lessons repeating until acknowledged. You know, when I see the Ten of Swords, that's what I often feel. Especially if justice is in that reading too. You know, there's a repeat pattern going on. Anyways, dishonesty, denial, or bias clouding judgment. Now, I'd like to talk about the numerology just for a second. So 11 or 8 in some decks. 11, the master number of spiritual insight and enlightenment. It amplifies intuition, balance between light and shadow, and divine alignment. If it's an 8, that's the number of karma, infinity, and power cycles. When justice appears as an 8, it will emphasize cause and effect. What goes around truly comes around. So astrologically, this corresponds with Libra. Why do I have such a hard time saying that? Libra's energy governs this card, which is ruled by Venus. It brings grace, diplomacy, and harmony. Yet it also demands fairness and truth. This is divine balance in action, the blending of love and law, heart and logic. So when justice appears, Libra energy asks you to find your center before making a decision. Don't rush. Weigh your heart and your logic equally, because both will matter. So, I want to talk about the spiritual meaning. Justice is the mirror of the soul, reflecting back the energy you send into the world. It's karmic accountability, but also cosmic compassion. Spirit reminds you that balance is not punishment, it's realignment. This card invites you to release judgment and see truth through love. It asks you to trust divine timing. Karma unfolds in sacred rhythm. It asks you to live in alignment with your inner truth, even when it's uncomfortable. In spiritual terms, justice teaches that truth is liberation. When you live in alignment with your highest self, the universe naturally rearranges everything in your favor. So, this is our justice card. I want to thank everyone for listening to this series. I forgot what it was called, the series. And just know that I do have it all under a playlist. And I think I have it called Tarot Podcast. So you can just go into my main channel and you can see all the different playlists. So again, I thank you all. I really enjoy doing this series for you, and we'll see what's next. We'll see what's next. I love you guys. Bye-bye.